This is Sportscentre.
Hey, I'm Marissa Roberto on the Digital Sportscentre, presented by Montana's Barbecue and Bar. And we got Game 2 of the Battle of Ontario tonight. You can see I'm ready, okay? I got the blue eyeliner on. We're good! And if you're the Leafs here, you're looking for the exact same performance you had Sunday night. Toronto took Game 1 in commanding fashion, putting 6 past Senators goalie Linus Ullmark. It was the second most goals for the Leafs to score in a playoff game in the Core 4 era, trailing only Game 2 against the Lightning in 2023, which fittingly took place on the exact same day. And speaking of that Core 4, their monster night on Sunday was historic, as Matthews, Marner, Nylander, and Tavares scored half of Toronto's goals and combined for 9 total points, which was also the second most in the Core 4 era. If the Core 4 can stay hot, then the Leafs will have a huge opportunity to jump out to a 2-0 series lead. And if they do, things are looking up, as Toronto's gone on to win 4 of their last 5 series, when they go up 2 games to none. And notably, 2 of those came against the Senators in 2000 and 2001. So if history repeats itself again in the Battle of Ontario, Leafs fans should feel pretty confident about their chances of heading to the second round. Going into today, I am happy, but I want to bring it down to even Steven because I don't want to get too excited. I don't want to get my hopes up because this is when things fall off the wagon. We need to get this Game 2, and then we can get back up to excited. Sens fans are going to love this. You think we're done talking Leafs? Not a chance. Now joined by our Mark Masters. Great to see you, Mark.
Happy playoffs, Marissa.
It's only Game 1, we know this. But does the start of this playoff run feel different than years past? And if so, why?
You know what? It does feel different. For one thing, the opponent is different. And for the first time in this era, the Leafs are the more veteran, experienced team in a series. Senators coach Travis Green saying today he expects his group to be a lot less nervous to start tonight's game. But you know what will make this year feel way more different is if the Leafs back up their Game 1 win with another great performance and win tonight. Marissa, the last time the Leafs led a series 2-0 was 2002.
We saw an unreal Game 1 performance from Mitch Marner, who arguably has the most pressure on him in the entire NHL going into these playoffs. What's different with Marner this year compared to years past?
I'm not sure there's much different. I mean, Mitch Marner has always been an unreal talent, and he has had some big performances in the playoffs in the past. Of course, they've been overshadowed because the team has never gone on a run. If I had to point to something this year, I guess I would point to the Four Nations face-off. Marner had a couple clutch moments with Team Canada, and maybe that's allowing him to feel a little more comfortable, a little more confident in the big moments in the NHL.
The Four Nations face-off to me also felt like he unlocked his unreal potential, the potential that we've all seen in him when it comes to true pressure. So I'm excited. Thanks, Mark.
Marissa, just like the Leafs fans here tonight, I always bring the hype.
To the association, it's a crucial Game 2 tonight from LA, as the Lakers' backs are up against the wall versus the T-Wolves. And yeah, it's only Game 2, but this is pretty much a must-win for the Lakers, as 92.6% of teams take a 2-0 series lead in the best of 7 go on to win the series. And looking at the spread, that checks out, as the Lakers are 5.5-point favorites tonight for Game 2. The key for LA is clear. LeBron James just needs to be better. He was out to just 19 points with 5 boards and 3 dimes, which is just not good enough in Game 1. And even though Luka went off for 37, they still got smoked. Now remember 2 seconds earlier when I said that when teams go up 2-0, they win the series almost 93% of the time? But if we look at a 1-0 series lead, it's a little different but still an overwhelming advantage, as a team who wins Game 1 wins the series just under 80% of the time. Well, that's not the case when it comes to LeBron historically. When LeBron teams drop a Game 1, they still have a winning record when it comes to winning the series. LeBron is 40. Let's not forget, we need to appreciate what we have while we have it. You can watch Game 2 between the T-Wolves and Lakers tonight on TSN. Coverage begins at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. 10 off my favorite segment and yours that we love sports today.
Why we love sports today.
And this is really cool. Ole Miss catcher Auston Matthews hits a first inning grand slam, and guess who catches the home run ball? His own mother. How could you not be romantic about baseball?
I was just going to say you gladly trade a run for a DP, but instead it's going to be a grand salami. Tape measure shot by Foley, a grand slam, and the Rebels pounding Carolina in the first. It's 6-0.
Also had the camera rolling. She was ready to capture that moment from her son. Ugh, I love it. It's Tuesday, so you know what that means. We're back for another Anytime Goal Scorer bet. And we're going back to one of our old reliables. And that's Auston Matthews to score in Game 2 versus the Sens at +125. Matthews is riding a hot hand entering these playoffs, scoring in each of his last 3 games. And while he didn't score, he was really buzzing in Game 1, as he had 2 assists but also gave you 6 shots on goal. And in his career, Matthews has really crushed the Sens. His 0.71 goals per game against Ottawa is the best against any other team in his career. So yeah, once again, we're going hard on that +125 tonight against the Sens. You know that I've been staying off. I've been not wanting to put my stink on these bets so you will win. And so far it's been working. So I hope you make a lot of money tonight. I'm also heading back to the game tonight. I'm gonna do all the things the same. Okay, I already got the liner on. I'm gonna get something with olives, a beverage. I'm gonna get a dirty beverage with olives. And I'm gonna eat the olives with every Leafs goal. Okay, I'm gonna keep it all the same, wearing the same things, worry not. We're locked in. That's it for me today. We'll see you picking Moth 3 Eastern, Pacific. Have a good one.